grandfather, on the other hand, was my guardian angel in life and helped raise me and stuff like that. And always, he bought my first guitar and bought me another guitar, and always said, if this is what you love and this is what you want to do, do it. Sean Chamings. I moved on a whim for a girl I was dating 2 weeks after I moved down, and then I got a job at Eastsides and started managing after about a year of serving, and I met my wife, Kingston, Ontario. I remember going through my files at 18, and it said that I had an aptitude for singing when I was in kindergarten in grade 1. I don't remember that, but apparently I've always liked to sing. I kind of remember it from the beginning of grade 4. I remember my the teacher in grade 4, Mrs. Sands in Verona, Ontario, she had choir and we started singing, and she told me I had a beautiful voice, and I guess it kind of stuck with me, so I kept singing. Once I moved to Scarborough, on March break, my grade 5 teacher, Mrs. Andress, or Mrs. Sibbald, she used to record music and stuff like that, and she had me singing, and she goes, oh, you have a beautiful voice, and we're going to give you a solo and sing in front of the school. And it was like a Christmas carol. I had my first solo, and she got me involved with the all Scarborough choir, and just went from there, just kept singing. Everybody kind of pushed me that way after that, and oh, that's one thing I'm good at, so I just kept singing. And my parents were never involved. My mother didn't really care, and my stepfather, since I was 7, he's been my dad, but he was manly man. Like, you're never gonna do anything with that. You need a real job, get a trade, go to school, whatever. My grandfather, on the other hand, my mom's father, who is my guardian angel in life and helped raise me and stuff like that, and always, he bought my first guitar and he bought me another guitar, and always said, if this is what you love and this is what you want to do, do it. And that's what I did throughout my 20s. Rocked with the band and worked in the restaurants at night, and one gig in particular, we played live in front of, it was probably the biggest show we did. There was probably between 500 and 800 people in a huge kind of, I want to say a warehouse kind of thing. I remember holding onto the mic stand and singing, and there was this one really high note in the song called Blind, and I felt like I was going to pass out. I yelled so loud. I said I was known in Kingston for a while and did some pretty cool stuff, getting playing the radio and opening up a Twisted Sister, and haven't really done much. Now I'm focused on my kids, trying to get them, especially Charlie. She's really starting to sing like me, and she loves singing in front of people and stuff like that. So Charlie, if she could, she'd want to be a rock star, like a star. She loves attention. Charlie, she says, how do people get famous and things like that? I said, well, Dad was never famous. I said, just hard work, hon, keep at it. It isn't so much of a push as it is, it's just always around them naturally. We've always wanted to keep them busy. She likes to sing on it and things like that. It's just something that's always around them, as opposed to me pushing it on them. So I think they grow up even faster now, kind of thing, by watching all that. So I sit her down and I said, you gotta stay straight. I said, if you want this, you work at it. You learn how to read the music, you learn how to play the instrument, you learn how to use your voice as an instrument, and you just, you're taking the vocal lessons, that's good. Love it, learn it, master your craft. If you want to be the best, then be the best, and keep at it every day. And I said, focus your energy. So now she's actually starting to write words and stuff like that, and I said, yeah, put your energy into that. If you're mad, or you're sad, start writing. And it was fun. To answer the final question, nothing like it, I'd love to do it again. I'd love to play shows again. I've done karaoke things and won karaoke contests and stuff like that, just to keep the dream alive after the band, but haven't really done much. Now I'm focused on my kids, trying to get them, especially Charlie. She's really starting to sing like me, and she loves singing in front of people and stuff like that. So